What's going on YouTube? Hayden back making another brand new Crypto TV episode. In today's video, we'll be looking at Litecoin, Bitcoin, Ethereum, as well as Doge to Bitcoin. Otherwise, if you are new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications. We are doing a giveaway at 5,000 subscribers for some Crypto TV merch. Otherwise, just really quick, hopefully you guys have watched yesterday's video. If you did not, a lot of you guys have been commenting for me to transfer over or start uploading to bit.tube or BitTube as a way. It's similar to YouTube. It's a decentralized YouTube pretty much, where not only does the content creator make money, but the user also makes money. So you guys as a viewer can actually make money watching my videos. So it's pretty intriguing. I appreciate those who have informed me to join it again. So basically this is mine. It is Crypto TV Official. I'm going to type it right here so you guys can see Crypto TV Official like that. The link is in the description if you want to check it out. Subscribe to this channel. A lot of you guys have already done that, so I would appreciate it if the rest of you have. But it's a way for you guys to make money off of it. It's really cool. You actually get paid out in cryptocurrency, which can then be converted into Bitcoin, and you can sell it for cash. Really, really, really cool. Highly recommend checking it out. Otherwise, let's jump into some technical analysis. Today, we're going to be talking about if Litecoin is going to head lower, is Bitcoin going to head lower, and where can it potentially go to? So I'm on the coin market cap. Obviously, you got to refresh the page really quickly so we can get, an up-to-date view as for when I'm recording this. It's loading in right now, just the market cap right now. Okay, so it's all loaded up. We see a current coin market cap at 224, or let's say 225 billion, which is quite nice. A 24-hour volume of 12.7 and then 53.2 Bitcoin dominant, so a little bit higher than yesterday. But otherwise, it just looks like another day of consolidation, nothing too out of the blue. If I scroll down, you can see the top 10 cryptocurrencies are all in red, so it's another day of consolidation, a slight pullback. This is kind of brought on from yesterday's massive run that we saw in the market, so I'm not surprised that we see a slight pullback. Doge is actually up 20%, so we will be talking about that today. It's pretty interesting to look at. But otherwise, the rest of the market does seem to be down for the most part. Bitcoin now below 7,000, which is interesting. We're going to see why that is, and it's actually pretty understandable. Ethereum at 283, and then Litecoin at $60, down 3%. So I want to show you guys Litecoin right now. So basically, there's a few things I want to talk about with Litecoin. So we're looking at Litecoin on the daily right now, and you can see that the relative strength index is actually 44.8. So plenty of potential to move upwards in price. The price action can definitely move upwards, which is very nice in my opinion. It could also move down, which is what we're going to talk about in a second. So one thing to notice is that we did actually break above this huge downtrend that has been on the market for around, I'd say, 8 months, which is definitely a huge downtrend. We have not been able to break above that, but we just recently did, so that's extremely bullish in my opinion. I said until we break this line, will I be bullish? So yes, I'm definitely bullish in the short term for right now, and potentially the long term. Now, one thing to pay attention to is this $58 support level. You can see how it was acting as a pretty strong resistance in the past until we broke above, and you can see how we retested that again and we retraced right back up to $60. We actually fell as low as, I think, $58.50, so pretty low pretty quickly, but we bounced up right off that, retraced right back up. So let's look and discuss. So I'm going to stay bullish until we break again below this yellow line. Hopefully we do not. I don't think we will. But if we do, let's talk about it. Let's play the devil's advocate. If we do break bearish and we break below 58, I would anticipate us to retest our rock solid support at $55 even. And then if we break below that by some odd reason, I do think we have a huge support at $50, which will hold, I think, pretty fair. So those are definitely two price ranges to look at. It's definitely possible that we could. There's really no indicator that we should go down that low. I honestly think with a slight pullback, which I'll explain in a second with Litecoin, we should continue to maybe consolidate back up to this high-low middle moving average, following Bitcoin, which also on the daily has retested its high-low MMA. So I am anticipating Litecoin to slowly follow that and follow suit. Now, the reason we have this slight pullback is if I zoom into the 4-hour chart, you can see what exactly is going on a little bit more clear. So there's a few things to notice that I'm going to point out really quick. One is the fact that we did enter an overbought market. So we did actually manage to break above the high-low MMA on the 4-hour, which is huge. And we actually went up, but into overbought territory. So this was telling me, red flag, we are going to experience a slight pullback. And good thing enough, we actually pulled back down to around, I think we came all the way to 50, no, a little lower, 45, which is very, very, very nice. Plenty of potential. It's not overbought anymore. And you can see, unfortunately, we did not hold this high-low middle moving average, but we actually fell around to like 58, 80, 58, 65, and now we're actually back above the high-low MMA. So that is definitely good in my opinion. I do think now we have plenty of potential to move upwards pretty quickly, and we should hopefully, I'm looking to close above the high-low MMA, at least this 4-hour candle. If we do close above the 4-hour candle, which we have around an hour and 16 minutes left, you can see right here the time on the candle that is left, and we close above, we should potentially continue to move up. That's what I'm shooting for. If we don't, we're going to retest 58 and then eventually 55. Moving on to Bitcoin right now. So this is another good charting to look at. So you can see after many days of consolidation, we have finally decided to go back up to our neutral area. So we actually went right back up to our high-low middle moving average. We're back to, we went to 7,000. We fell actually as low as 67.89, which was very surprising. But you can see it acted as a huge support. Reason being is that where it was where the neckline was for the inverse head and shoulders we formed a few weeks ago. So we actually retested it, retraced right back up off of it. So definitely a huge support right there. And you can see the resistance we actually faced when testing that high-low middle moving average. So like I said, I anticipated that to be some sort of resistance, and it does seem to be holding strong. So in my opinion, if we break bearish and we cannot get above the high-low MMA in the next couple of days, the next week or so, we're probably going to pull back down to 6,700 in that area. If things look good and we continue to move up, we should potentially break above the high-low MMA. That's really what everybody's shooting for right now. We're looking to get above this. We're looking for the green band to start moving up, eventually cross over the red band, and actually use it as a support and not a resistance level. That's what we're looking for. So lastly, I'm going to look at Ethereum in terms of the 3 blue chip cryptocurrencies we like to use. So you can see right here, it's another day of consolidation. And I truly think with Ethereum, because it's not really following Bitcoin or Litecoin, we're just going to see consolidation until we get back to that high-low MMA. And I'm honestly anticipating a run. Like the way things are playing out, I think we're going to consolidate like this, hit this line here, and shoot right back up and catch up to that high-low MMA. So I wouldn't be surprised if in the next, I'd say 2.5, 3 weeks, we retest the resistance band right here, this yellow downtrend, break bullish from that, and shoot right back up to like $390, $400 fairly quickly. So have it on the radar. It's not a major thing right now. It's not going to happen in the next couple of hours or so, but it's definitely something I would recommend looking at. It looks beautiful on the relative strength index, so there's plenty of potential. Lastly, let's check out Doge. So I just want to draw in some supports. You can see there's one right here. You can see there's a support right here, which was a resistance at some point, and we broke bullish from that. You can also see right here, there is the current resistance it is at right now. And I'm going to draw one more right around here. Okay, so you guys can see all the supports that we have. You can see that there is a slight downtrend on the market where it actually broke bullish from. You can see right here, it actually trended twice. So you can see the downtrend right here. This was one, and then it had a second one right around here that it was also trending on. So it pulled back down here. I got rid of the relative strength index for right now, pulled back down, and here you can see how this seems to have a similar pattern, that every time it pulls back down and retests this bottom support, it tends to pop out and go back to its high-low MMA. So you can see as we extend down, it inevitably goes back to the high-low MMA almost always. This was a massive run after consolidation. It was bound to move either up or down. It wasn't going to maintain this for quite a long time. It usually never does. But you can see the downtrend. We keep breaking bullish from these. So I honestly wouldn't be surprised if it repeats itself again. This may be the highest it will go. It could potentially go higher. Let's bring up that high-low MMA. You can see we're now overbought in the past. You can see this candle when we did this run was overbought. You can see this candle, we were overbought at this breakout. So I wouldn't be surprised if this is the highest it goes. It could potentially go a little bit higher, but you can see every time it breaks out, it gets a little bit less volume. So I do think that may be the highest point. So if you do have Doge, maybe sell off some of your position, in my opinion. And I do think it's going to start to come back down to this line of support here. So I wouldn't be surprised if we see some sort of price movement, price action like that. Otherwise, that's going to sum up the video for today, guys. If you're new to the channel, make sure to subscribe, turn on post notifications, leave a like if you like the content, and I will see you guys in tomorrow's video. Peace.